Yo, my name is Suleiman on the channel Yo, they call me D-Man, and this is my first video. I'm gonna give a little introduction about myself. I'm 15 years old, and I've been doing calisthenics for almost 3 years now. My goal on this channel is to spread what I know about this sport and just to get stronger and show my progress. So I ain't gonna waste y'all time any further. Let's get to the video. What I would better tell y'all is probably the most important part about calisthenics, and that is the warm-up. Most people jump straight into the workouts doing their push-ups and wonder why they get injured after. Now, I could have saved so much time if I just started warming up before my workouts. Like, especially when you get into the harder skills, rotator cuff, your wrist, elbows, you'll start feeling it. Now, here's an example of a quick warm-up. I always like to warm up with the wrist first. Maybe I'll start with some wrist rotations and shake it out a little bit. There's more you can do. I'll make a more advanced guide in the future, but that'll pretty much get you right to start your workout. Next, you gotta do arm circles to get your shoulders warmed up. You can also do shoulder crosses, which is basically crossing your arms around, keep them completely straight. Finally, get resistance bands and pull them apart, which will warm up your shoulders and your arms. And even doing all that is not enough. All right. Get on the ground. Here's how you do a push-up. Start by getting your arms at shoulder width. Spread your fingers. That helps too. Then get yourself into a plank position. When you do the push-ups, you want your elbows to be at 45 degrees, 90 degrees. Your shoulders are going to be flared out, and that's going to cause pain in the future. When you do, squeeze your core and your glutes and bring your chest to the ground. Now, you don't have to go that low, but I prefer it. It's perfect form to me. Now, if you're not able to do that, there's no shame in that. You can either do an incline using a chair, or you can do the push-ups on your knees. No, knee push-ups are not girl push-ups. Everybody starts somewhere. Now, if that's too hard, start on a wall. Lower the steepness until you can get to the ground. The goal is to be able to do at least 35 normal push-ups. To increase your push-up max over time, you can use the grease the glute method. It's basically doing half of your max every 2 hours. You don't only got to use this with push-ups, you can use this with basically every exercise. Pull-ups, dips, squats, whatever you want to gain your reps on. Now, once you start getting good at push-ups, to make the reps harder, you can do it on a decline off a chair, or you can do deep push-ups, which basically give a deeper stretch on the push-ups. To do it, you got to use parallel bars, or if you don't have that, you can use books or something, just something to elevate your hands off the ground to give you that deeper stretch. Moving on to dips. You can use a dip station. If you don't have one, you can use chairs. Approach the bar, lift yourself up, and squeeze your core, keeping your body tight. Now, go down until your elbows look about 45 degrees. Going too low, that will injure your shoulders and your elbows. So make sure you're keeping your body uniform and doing what's best, well, what feels right to your body. If you can't do a dip, you can do dip negatives. It's basically going down on the dip position, and once you get low enough, just step off the bar. But make sure you control it, going as slow as possible. Honestly, for pull-ups, you're gonna need a pull-up bar. Unless you got something else to pull on. Grab the bar with an overhand grip tightly. Let your legs drop into a dead hang. Squeeze the muscles in your back and your core at the same time. Use that to pull your chin over the bar. Now, you can also squeeze your thighs together, and that kind of helps to keep your body tight when you're doing the pull-ups. An easier variation to do are chin-ups, which is an underhand grip. It's more arm dominant, so you don't got to use as much muscles in your back. Although the grip might feel weird for people for the first time at least. If you can't do a pull up due to grip strength or back strength, you can work on your dead hangs. Just hold it for like 30 seconds or as much as you can throughout the day. And do scapular pull ups, which is the muscles in your back, moving them up and down. You can also do negative pull ups, which jump on the bar and pull up and slowly control the negative. Our final section is legs. The basic exercise is squats. Pretty much open your legs to a decent width, and instead of going straight down, bring your butt back. A tip I learned is to retain like you're sitting on the toilet. To be honest, I'm not saying it's not possible to train legs with calisthenics, but it's more optimal to do lifting at that point. Now, once you do get your squat strong enough, you can do a harder variation, which is pistol squats, keeping one leg completely straight while going down on only one leg. Now, that's pretty much it. I hope this video is helpful for you in some way and you get stronger in the future. I love y'all boys. Peace out.